Waiting until a few people hop up on here and say hop up. I have my TV on. Oh, let's see, reconnecting. What am I watching? YouTube. Why? Because I like it. Hmm. Mhm. Okay, Ohana's. I'm about to get this party started. I was trying to. I don't know why my thing keeps saying reconnect. That's aggravating. I'm talking about my thing, my internet. I don't know why. I paid my bills. Okay. Um, as I always say, I'm not going to try to be on here too long, but I'm on here. Okay. I'm on here. Okay. I'm going to get it started. Good morning. Okay. Oh, Hannes. It's been a long time coming. But Ohana means family. For those of you that don't know, when you come through the door, hit a like for your girl, share me out, tap on your screen if you have to. No. But anywho, share, like, comment, subscribe, hit those post notifications so you'll know when I go live. And that's no joke. I'm always coming up with different sayings. I like that. Okay. We'll show you something. Show you something. Here we go, y'all. Look, what your girls at? Oh, it's been a long time coming. And see, this is how it is. You see those numbers? It moves. You see it? It went from 18, 19 to 21. Okay. So I'm just giving you an idea. I have the tote right there so it won't move. I'm in my house, in my living room. Okay. So, anywho, let me get this party started. Oh, Hannes, we are family. I got all my brothers and sisters and me. We are family. Get up, everybody, and dance. We are family. You know why? Because it says so. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. We're all in our places with bright, shiny faces. Good morning to you. Comment down below if I blew. Okay, this morning I decided that which is Wednesday, And I came on last night and I read a little scripture out of books, some scriptures, some actually it's scriptures, reflections, and prayer. That's how it goes. So it'll tell you scriptures, the Bible verse, and all that, and then you read, and then at the end, prayers. So I did that last night, and I said that I was going to come on today, which is Wednesday. Today is the 15th, yeah, of May, 2024. And I said, you know what, girl, get together. But I'm going to tell you something. I don't have it together, but I do. Hmm. Is that confusing when I said that? I have my life together somewhat, but I have other things in my life. I'm going to set my timer so when I get to running my mouth, I know when to start. I'm going to set it for, this is going to be a timer. I'm going to talk for 5 minutes. And once the timer, I'm going to say six. Okay, 6 minutes. And once the timer go off, I'm gonna do my exercise. So I'm just giving y'all little backstories, okay? So much has been going on. A lot. Now I'm gonna say this, and I hope don't nobody, say anything like, "Ooh, I hate when people do this." I'm 58. I'm considered a widow. I have 4 grown children. One I take care of, okay? A granddaughter. Hmm. I take care of. Live with me full time. Go to school full time. And I have been not wanting to say this, but I'm gonna speak, and it's just me talking about things because we all go through things. This is just not about me. Y'all can comment, please. This is all about positivity. When you come through the door, please like, share. Um, Nothing negative in this space, for real, for real. I started a GoFundMe. I'm not embarrassed to say this. And I know a lot of people start GoFundMe's for funerals. Typically, they do. Or natural disasters, house, losing things, and, fires, etc. I started one. And I'm kind of embarrassed to share the link to certain platforms. And I'm going to tell you why. People are so judgmental. And my hands don't be like this. But sometimes in life, when your back is up against the wall with certain things that you don't have no control over, and people will probably say, you don't have control over your life. I have control over my life. I don't have control over situations that's coming into my life because I'm having to take care of those obligations of someone else. One is my daughter, full time financially, and I have spoke about this before. Things happen to her. One is my granddaughter, my son's daughter. This is not putting nobody on blast. This is not downgrading no one. Okay? I'm not on here doing that because I know people watch my YouTube live. I'm not down talking about nobody. Things happen in people's lives sometimes where they need to work on themselves, and sometimes they need to work on themselves and can't do it with others. I'm not bashing no one, but at the end of the day, my life, mhm, my life is my life. And when I get into a space or a place in my life where I'm doing so good, I'm working on me, I was on this weight loss journey, I'm trying to lose weight, I don't want to be fat, I'm tired of being overweight, I want to be healthier because I'm healthy, but I want to be healthier. And when I stay focused, I'm saying this, I mean this. Okay, I'm not on here down talking nobody about being plus size. This is my story. Okay, I don't want to be that. I went to my doctor's appointment last Tuesday because we into another week, and yeah, last Tuesday, and I went in there. See, I'm a very transparent person. This is not me up here trying to get brownie points, so to speak. She's new. This is my third doctor I had. My first doctor I had him for over, oh goodness, I want to say 10 years, okay? He retired. Amazing doctor. I don't have nothing negative to say about him. One thing I like about my doctors, they don't they're not too quick to write prescriptions out. You know, you can go to a doctor and say, "Oh, my head is hurting," no, da, 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 da. And the first thing they do is get that pen and that pad out and say, "Well, I'm gonna put you on this." No, 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 no. I didn't have those doctors, and that's what made me like them and love them. Then, after he retired, I got another one, which was a man. Love, love, love. Now he's the one. Even though I spoke to my doctor prior, and he has suggested some things, he's the one, the second one that is, he's the one that I went in there, sat down because I was at an emotional state in my life, okay? And he's the one I sat up there and I told him a little bit about me, of course. Told him I was tired of being fat, straight up. This is what I said. And I said I was crying because of things that was going on with my oldest sister. Now, disclaimer, not putting her name out here. Pray for my sister, my oldest sister. We're 10 months apart. And as I talk about this story, it's kind of the reason why, one of the reasons, yes. One of the reasons is because I wanted to do it, but I wanted to do it just that much more. We're 10 months apart. No, everything is not hereditary. Just because she get it, he get it, they get it, that don't mean you're going to get it, right? But right now she's in California. I'm just going to say that. And I was on Facebook last night. Actually, I was off and I wanted to get back on there before I went to bed. This is the truth. Just like it reminded me of my mom. God knows in heaven. I can share it. Put a link on my community tab. She said, "Pray for me. I'm in a hospital." It's okay. See, that's my timer going off. So I'm gonna add another minute. She said, "Pray for me. I'm in the hospital. It's my heart." So I'm saying this to say that's how I found out my mom had passed away on Facebook. Okay. Last night was so heavy on my heart. I got on here. Okay. There's a live. You can check it out. And the book is in my room. I was reading out of two books. Actually, one, but I read out of two books. I got the other one over here underneath my books, my stand. When I get finished doing this exercise, because I can walk and talk, but I'm not gonna be walking. I'm sitting down riding my bicycle. Y'all seen it before. I showed it before I start running my mouth. And I pray so hard. I pray to cover anyone that's going through any struggles, anything in their life. And I so wholeheartedly mean this, y'all. Next time, I'm just going to turn it off because I'm about to start the timer to start. So I'm about to start the timer to start exercise. So what I do typically is I set it for 25 minutes. Okay. I'm showing y'all. Y'all know me. I'm truthfully. See this clicking down? And I start my exercise for 20 minutes. So I'm running my mouth. So that's why I'm sitting at 5 more minutes extra. But anyhow, so I pray so hard. Lately, I've been really praying. And I'm not taking a situation that my sister's going through to just pray. I pray, period. But I feel lately that I've been feeling some kind of way. And my youngest daughter was over here yesterday. And I just broke down crying. I'm not going to tell everyone why, but I can. And it's not putting a label or nobody's name on it. Two people that is close to me and dear to me, children, okay? Just pray for me. Pray for me. And I so mean this. So I was talking about the GoFundMe. That's what I was talking about. I need a vehicle. I'm not on here begging for nobody. This is me talking about my life and what I'm going through. This is a journey for me. And the reason why I say I need a vehicle, I got my granddaughter. I take care of my daughter, okay, and myself, okay. And there's some things that I'm doing that I'm not going to discuss on here because it's legal matters or whatever. Nothing bad. It's still dealing with legal and not trying to make someone feel out of place. And if you're watching, I'm not trying to make you feel out of place, okay? This is me speaking about things that I'm going through. I don't bash no one. And if I can help you, that's all I've been trying to do, okay? Get help, seek help for yourself and be there for yourself and be good for yourself so you can be a whole, okay? Don't let your pieces, broken pieces, just keep shattering you, okay? So I say that to say I'm not a messy Bessie. But when it's dealing with my life, and if I'm going through something, I'm going to start paddling, y'all. Because I already got it set. Oh, wait a minute. I got to push this up some more because it's a little too close. When it's dealing with my life, if you see me moving, I'm pedaling now. I'm going to show y'all. See? Okay. I could talk about it. I haven't been on here. I got company, and my house has been, busy, full and stuff. And I'm just trying to get back to me today. I'm in my living room. My son is in my room. I have a 1 bedroom apartment, but my granddaughter, she sleeps in there, but she been living in the living room because that's where her and her dad sleep at night. He's not living with me. He come to visit me for Mother's Day, which was Sunday. Actually, he came. Yeah, it was Sunday. Because Saturday, me and my daughter and my grandchildren, we went out to eat. Okay, so my son came Sunday for Mother's Day. And he been here since. He ain't got to rush to leave either. But I have a 1 bedroom apartment. So I'm kind of like old school. We make do and do what we got to do. Because back in the days, a lot of our parents and stuff maybe had one room to 15 people. You know what I'm saying? And so it's a big apartment. I just showed y'all different parts of mine. Like back there in my office, I got a living room. I'll turn this around right now. And this is my living room. Back there is my office. And I'm looking to get different furniture. I got a sofa. Y'all probably seen it. I ain't no shame in my game. There's like a rip in it. But the cushion part of the part, I'm not getting no more stuff until I can get my house together and to myself by myself. Because I don't want to keep investing and people just flopping and tearing it up. I believe in my stuff lasting. This furniture, nothing's wrong with it. It's just that arm has like a rip to it. But that's okay. I'm sitting my tush down. My bathroom, I already got several pieces to put in there. I had did my wall with the pictures that I have up. My office back there, I have a video, I did it on live, okay? So this is me telling it, but you can go and check it out. Last week, I think it was, I did a video showing me, I had stuff on the table. No, it wasn't dirty, or my house wasn't junky. I had took it, removed it off the tables and things so I can dust and disinfect. So I did that. Then I got a video where I was doing my bathroom. I did the sink and the toilet because I had already did the tub and little things like that. Y'all don't see me in my kitchen. You don't see me cooking. You see me doing some kind of an exercise workout. You don't see me in the gym. I have an appointment next month that I scheduled for myself to go back to the doctors so I can monitor my weight. I did it. No one else told me to. I want to. And get back on track. And that's going to help me because I'm tired. I'm tired of getting off track. And that's selfish for people to not understand that your struggle with obesity, truthfully, emotional eating, suffer from anxiety, depression at one point in time. I'm not trying to go back there. I'm not. I'm not. And so, me starting that GoFundMe, as I was saying, to try to get me a vehicle, some beds, furniture for my daughter and granddaughter. Because I already got me a bed. I paid for my bed already. I got that, 2 years ago? So it's just 2 years old. And I just paid off my tables I had showed about 7, 8 months ago. Yeah. When I purchased them, they're mine too. I'm not trying to go in debt with nothing. Next thing I'm gonna get me a recliner lift. And I say that to say it's gonna be fashionable. Thank you so much. I appreciate you coming through the door and speaking. God bless you too. I'm speaking because, uh, like I said, I want a whole bunch of stuff in my place and people flop down and tear it up and all this, that, and the third, and then leave me assed out. I'm tired of being done like that. I'm tired of being done like that. Anybody can have what you have. Let me tell you something. I tell everybody all the time, no, I don't get no SSI. Mm-mm. I'm a military wife. My kid's father's no longer living. So that speaks for itself, okay? So I don't have to put it out there, read between the lines. I'm a widow, okay? So he was in the military. He was in the Army for 15 years, and then he went to Desert Storm, got out, Army Reserves. So he did all in probably 20 plus years. Passed away Father's Day, June 18th, 2017, okay? That's backstory, so that's there. I don't always talk about certain things because I'm trying to stay focused on what I was addressing and what is me. Yes, this is about me. Everything I'm saying is about me. Everything I'm going through is about my life, not me. I'm on. Well, I'm gonna give you a little backstory. I'm on here exercising. That's why it seemed like we going around. I showed at the beginning of the live. If you looked at the thumbnail, I'm working out, and I do it a lot. This is my journey, my weight loss journey. So if it seemed like I'm gonna show you, if you don't know. Oh God. See, this is what I'm on. I say that to say, even if I can't get to the gym, I still want to have my blood pumping, okay, through my veins. Keep it moving. I got my timer set. This ain't the first time, the last time, or nothing that I'm going to do this. I do this quite often. If you go on down and look at some of my thumbnails that's pink and blue, and you see weight loss journey or something like that on it, pink and blue, baby blue, pink, you see, I done been in the gym. People done see me from the top of my head to the bottom of my feet. I ain't hide behind no scene. I'm being me. So that's why I'm moving. I'm no make if I'm making anybody dizzy, like I said, I'm for someone, not everyone. But this is nothing to be against when someone is talking about a journey, weight loss. No, you fine. You fine. And yes, I understand people do come in periodically. I didn't have no problem with explaining it. Mm-mm. And I appreciate you for coming through the door. You can hit a like for your girls, subscribe to my channel, and turn on your post notification. I talk about a lot of good things. I don't just talk about thank you so much. And you just don't know how much this means to me. And I'm going to shout out to someone that purchased something from my granddaughter's birthday, which was May the 3rd. I don't know who it is. And even if I did, they know who they are. Then uh, I was blessed. I know who she is by someone that picked me for Mother's Day. They know who they are. They know what they did. God bless you to the fullest. I didn't know this. I did not ask for it. They did it out of their heart, okay? And I was also talking about something that at first I was kind of ashamed. I'm not ashamed because the reason why I'm not ashamed of it is because I post a link to a GoFundMe. It's on my community wall. I'm trying to get beds. If everybody follow my journey and know what I'm doing, taking care of when my daughter y'all was praying for, I still don't know where she at. And I take care of her. I've talked to her, but I don't know where she at. She could tell me she right here in this state and she probably in Africa. That's keeping it real. I don't have no address or nothing, okay? I don't even have a phone number. And so raising and taking care of, living my granddaughter. And I am in a 1-bedroom apartment, a lot of space. That's not nothing I'm complaining about. But she told me the other day, she said, you know what, Grandma? I'm ready for a bed. Straight up. She done been on the live. Y'all done seen her before. And I help out with other grandchildren. And that's why I said Grandmother 5. I'm a supportive person. I help, support financially, mentally, physically, and emotionally. And I also started it because I need me a damn car, okay? Vehicle. I don't care if it's a bucket right about now. I can't keep going through a situation like this and I don't have a vehicle. When you have children, especially if you can drive, you need a vehicle. Anything can happen, Lord's will or don't. Where you have to, some people just need to get in a car. Matter of fact, the hospital ain't too far from here. So if I call the ambulance, it's going to pretty much be the same. Only thing that's good about ambulance, for real, is what they have in it, like, oxygen tanks, the CPR. I not do CPR because I'm a registered child care provider. True state here. I done told everybody this story. Been it since November 1999. And also certified nurse assistant. Still got the certificate. I updates my CPR and first aid. And also I was a foster mom. I had the baby in my care from 2005 almost to 2008. I done talked about that, and I'm not going to get into the sad part of that. Nothing I did wrong. I have a number in the state where I live at, excuse me, that it's mine. It's like if I get anyone that I do childcare for, they can let the worker or someone that's you can have a good job too, because I babysit my brother's, rest in peace, baby, only brother. Somebody cut his life short. Daughter, she was a baby, and her mom had a real good job. Matter of fact, she had two. One of them, she was like a caseworker, and then the other one, she was like a LPN or something. Well, anywho, I babysat her, and they consider, with bills, children, and all that, and her income, which was good. But she ended up not working her other one because somebody, I know the story, did something to her to where they messed up her tendons in her hand. So, excuse me. So she wasn't able to do that job no more. So here we go. People, stop bashing people. Anything can happen to anyone. If somebody have to get on Section 8, low income, lose a job, fixed income, but you're a taxpayer still. She's still a taxpayer because she has another job. It's just that the other job she was no longer able to do because what someone did to her. And so I'm still registered. And I say that to say I have income for me. I take care of me. I have no problem with taking care of me. And I had no problem with taking care of me and the things I have to do. No food stamps, no welfare, okay? Let me put that out there, disclaimer. And if I had to get them, I would get them. I was a military wife at the age of 19. I was a military girlfriend at the age of 18. I was a young military girlfriend wife, okay? But that was the best part, one of the best part of my life. And the second best part of my life, the first part is always putting God first, okay? I had a husband that prayed for me, prayed for my healing of abuse, of things that I've been through, traumas, heartbreaking things, right? Yes. He didn't, what you call, palm me, mold me. No. No. Because this sister right here, sister in Christ, sister, or whatever, that's why I say we family. No one's going to do that to me. But anyhow, I brought that up. I shouldn't have because that didn't happen. He was so understanding, helped me. Best thing that ever happened to me. And even when he's no longer here, he's still taking care of me. I hate that I ever got married a second time and was with someone else other than just him. And I'm saying this because, he's no longer here. I don't care. But that's been 7 years since he's been called home to glory. And my motto is this. If you're not healed from past trauma or anything, and you might not be 100%, but you're 90%, work on yourself. Give yourself time to heal. Work on yourself and not bring those broken pieces into your happiness. You know what I'm saying? Am I there? I say probably 80 to 75% there. And I'm going to tell you why. When I get on that track, at one time I could say I was 90. Okay? I was 90%. But I have to take accountability to certain things in my life too, right? I'm a big girl. Okay? Put on your big girl drawers, right? I keep allowing the personalities and the problems of others, children, okay, and other people to disrupt my peace. If you can't have peace, I don't care. First off, you should have it in your home. You don't hear nothing in here. You wouldn't think no one was in here but me. I'm not here by myself. I just already said who was here with me, okay? My kids know how I am, and they know that I don't like foolishness, ruckus. My house, you can walk through the door. My oldest daughter said this, and my kids said this, and my son says it all the time. He had a friend that brought him down, and my granddaughter's mother as well. And I know who he is. I've been knowing him ever since he's a little boy, but he's so sweet. He's up there, going to college to be whatever he is. He's in the medical profession, though. I always see his progress and reports of his grades and stuff because I follow him on Facebook. But anywho, he came in here. He laid down on my floor. And my son told him these words. I told you. He said, I told you this is going to happen. And when it was time to go, my son said, I told you not to lay down. So serious. And that's the way your house is supposed to be. I have some rosemary and cinnamon spray. I showed it before. And it said it's supposed to help relieve and calm you. It's not melatonin, it's a positive energy. That's what it says. And so I spray that on, not spray it on, but I spray it in the air and on the sofa. And I spray it in my bed, my granddaughters, and certain parts of the house. I want peace. I want peace, happiness, and love and understanding. That's not hard to ask for. And it might be. That's not much to ask for. I probably should have said. And I'm doing everything I can. But one thing I just need, and I'm going to keep doing it. I don't ask God for nothing. Mm-mm. But I tell you one thing, there's something I've been praying over. And I told my daughter, I didn't say what it was. And I know he answered that prayer. And I'm going to keep it right there. Yes. Mm-hmm. I'm not praying to say, Lord God, please get me a car or vehicle, automobile. And he knows the pure in heart. So that's why I was saying, I started a GoFundMe. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. And I got the link on my community wall. It's not no scam link. It ain't no nothing that you feel like somebody gonna hack you with. It's a GoFundMe. And so I'm needing to keep doing what I'm doing, trying to save. And it's hard when you're buying groceries and little things here and there, and you taking from what you had to save and helping others. It's hard. And I'm by myself. And yes, I have a loving daughter, I have loving children. But at the end of the day, think about it. When they're home, doing their thing, out and about, gone, I don't have that. Okay? I don't. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. But I'm not sitting up there saying, ooh, no one support me. That'd be me telling a bald-faced lie, okay? It really would be. I even have a friend that's in a different state that support long distance. A friend. And it's a he, okay? Friend, okay? And that's just what it is. I'm on here. I don't know what the timing is. Let me look at my phone. I know I've been running my mouth, but hey, and if I'm making somebody dizzy, I'm sorry. But this girl, ooh, 11:11. 11:11. Good luck numbers. Angel numbers, I guess they say. Angel numbers. Okay, 11:11. 11:11. I screenshotted too. 11:11. 11:11. Woo. 11:11. Okay. Let me see what oh, it just went on. I was set it for another minute because I can add on too. That's what I like about it. So actually, I did more than 20 minutes and I'm still pedaling to the metal. Okay. So if you hear that little ding in between, backstory, weight loss journey, exercising, if you see me moving, I'm pedaling. I done showed it throughout the video what I'm pedaling on and stuff, and I got to get back on track. Oh, by the way, comment down below. I don't know. No, I'm not sponsoring. Have you tried these? These are Goli apple cider vinegar gummies. World's Face. It has 60 in it. And I typically just took 2 this morning, but it says you can take 1 to 2 3 times daily, chew thoroughly. And honey, I'm gonna tell you, that's my timer. Okay, I'm gonna turn it off, but I'm still pedaling because I want the noise to keep going off. These right here is the bomb to the.com. Tastes so freaking good. And they're gluten-free, non-GMO, vegan, and it says unfiltered applesauce vinegar. These taste so, so good. Okay, so, and y'all, okay, yeah, you hear your girl breathing. You're supposed to. And I'm also like sweating and stuff like that. And yes, it does help and work. So I feel good that I came through for you, girl. Woo. I'm so good, happy. I'm about to write it down because I started this on here. It's like a planner. So I'm gonna put on here, which is Wednesday the 15th. I'm gonna put 5, 15, 24. I worked out / exercise. And no, I could do it more than one times a day, but I like to get on here periodically and show everybody that I'm not off the bandwagon, but I have been derailed and I want to get back on track. Did you hear how I said that? Oh, girl. So for 20, I'm gonna say 27 minutes. Proud of you, girl. So proud of you. Write little notes to yourself too. Give yourself a star. Give yourself a happy face. That's what I did. I got that star there, happy face. I worked out so I can keep track because sometimes I know you do videos and stuff like that, but I'm a visual person. So if I see it, I'll be like, you did do what you said you was going to do, girl. I'm so proud of you. And that's what I just wrote down. I said 5, 15, 24, work out, exercise for 20 minutes. So proud of you, girl. Smiley face and star. Woo, you did it. Y'all, I just encourage anyone that's going through any type of struggle. I don't care what it is. It can be trying to stop smoking cigarettes. I can tell you about that too. Matter of fact, I can come back on here. I'm gonna write this down so I won't forget. I might come back on a little later around, I'll say one ish, and talk about some of the things that I have overcome. Okay, and no, it ain't drugs. That ain't me. That ain't my segment. But I overcome a lot of things. So I'm gonna write that down. I have to write it down. And so I wrote that down. So when I come on and talk, I said, girl, what did you say you was gonna talk about today? So sad. Oh, and if it ain't today, it's something that I on YouTube. Okay, on YouTube. I write little notes because I got so freaking much going on. And I do that also is because it is good to make a planner. For certain people, it is. And also, especially when you have children, and also being that I was a registered child care provider, still am. I said was, still am, but I meant to say license. There's a difference. That's where I learned to do like meal plannings. We have to make emergency fire exit. I told my daughter I was going to do that so I can put it by my door every place I live except for this one, and I'm slipping. You're supposed to put something on your door so the kids and yourself can know which way to go. So basically, what I do, I put the front door, I put the sliding door, a window, and if I can't get through the front door, what is another way I can get out of here? And that helps um the kids as well, so they know like, okay, we can't go through the front, but you're supposed to stop, drop, and roll, right? And so I'm gonna do that. Matter of fact, when I get off here, I'm gonna do that, okay? And that's giving me something to do for as that. And that's why I like to write things down, because when I write things down, I see it. It's like what I just did. That's me giving myself a pat on the back. You have to appreciate yourself. And I'm not talking to talk. I can be this all in person. But darn, I'm going to let Jesus take the wheel. I rebuke you in the name of Jesus, whatever is trying to come to me, to attack me in my mind, heart, soul, body, whatever is trying to destroy anything that my children may be going through, that is going through. I remove it. Remove it. Whatever you may be going through, I pray for you. Whatever situation you may be facing, remove it from them. I tell you this over and over again, whatever you're going through, seek help. Don't suffer in silence. Tell someone. And if you can't talk to a mother, brother, sister, cousin, uncle, pastor, seek counsel, okay? Sometimes it's best to talk to someone that's not affiliated with you, because that's your time for your mind to be at peace. You don't have to let no one in your family, just saying, know it, but talk to someone. Talk to someone. And that's what I'm not ashamed to say. I've done this multiple times. But you know what? When I leave up out of there, and this is the truth, those people, doctors, psychologists, psychiatrists, counselors, therapists, I'm not that, disclaimer. But the ones I go to, they literally tell me nothing's wrong with me. I never said, oh, something wrong with me mentally. But certain things can be a mental thing, because if you go with anything that's saddened, like say for instance, I'm sad about my son. Mm-hmm. I'm sad about my daughter. Mm-hmm. I'm sad for my granddaughter. Mm-hmm. I'm sad for anybody that I love. My sister, for instance, she lost her husband. She was with him over 30 years. I think March 29th, we laid him to rest. I'm sad for her. I want her heart to be at peace. Don't let no one tell you to stop grieving or mourning, but you have to find your way. And I'm so serious when I say this. When I lost my mom and brother, my brother was murdered. Okay, my mom passed. I know she passed from a broken heart and illnesses, the sadness of losing her only child. I mean, excuse me, her only son. Excuse me. She had 5 kids. She had 4 daughters, and my brother was someone that was a gift to us. Okay, you see how I said that? And someone cut his life short. Cut his life short. He was our baby, all of ours, not just my mom's. All of us loved him like he was our brother. Okay, and just because you don't give birth to someone, just like I had a baby in my care for 3 years, the state didn't take care of this baby. I got one voucher, and that's because the lady that came in, she was an African American woman. Her husband played professional football. She came in and said, "You know what? I'm gonna write out a clothing voucher." And I went to J.C. Penney's, and the reason why I took it to J.C. Penney's is because they had so much baby stuff on clearance and sale, and she gave me what was it, a voucher for $150. And when I showed her the receipt, she said, "Goodness, you spent that down to the T." She didn't ask for it. She didn't. Mm-mm. I ain't gonna sit up here and lie and say, "When you get finished, show me that." No, 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 no. I did not put one thing in there for me. It was for the baby, because when she came to me, she only had 2 bags, which was like diaper bags type of thing, and it had like maybe 2 or 3 cans of formula, some Pampers, maybe a few bottles, a blanket. I have one of her blankets still, and I can't even remember if she had an outfit, but if she did. And so my niece was pregnant at the same time that same year. She was born in May. My niece's baby was due in August. Um, she knew the guy and the girl. My mom knew her. Three of my sisters and my brother knew her. I didn't know them, but my niece knew that I was a registered child care provider, and she referred me to the social worker. And when the girl was at the hospital, the baby never went home with her. Never went home with her. Um, her dad mentioned something to my niece, and my niece told me, and the social worker reached out to me, did everything that they were supposed to do, whatever. And plus, I was already in the system, okay? But still, they had their portion to do on their part. But it made it easier because I was in the system. I had an FBI screening, background screening, fingerprint, TB, walkthroughs, referrals, and I ain't talking about family members. I'm talking about like bosses from jobs, people that is not relatives. They didn't care if it was one, maybe two, but they wanted people that was like quote quote friends. And we gave them like I gave them the Division Family Services. I gave them as a reference because I could. I gave like a couple of people that I did childcare for and bosses. Okay, so they did that, and my husband at the time, he did the same thing. And hey, we got that baby. She was born May the 4th. She was 17 days old when we got her. Okay, so how that adds up. And so I share that with people. But anything that you're going through, I went to my doctor's appointment last Tuesday, and I think it was 4 or 5 months prior. That time I went and I cried a river. That was my first time meeting her. And I had so much on me. I went live, but I had it mute. But she didn't care if I had her on the conversation, but you don't put all up in people's space. And I was crying, and I showed me in the office, talked to my doctor from the beginning. Then I kind of cut it off, and then I left it running, the live, and got back on when she left out. And this time when I went last Tuesday, and I said to myself, you ain't coming up in here crying. So a topic came to be about transparency is key for me. A topic came to be about, and it made me emotional, but I did not cry like I did prior. Okay, but I did cry because it's a sensitive topic. And anyone that have children, loved ones, or whatever, and is going through something, you pray for them, and you know that they're going through, and you know what they're going through. I have a mom brain. I'm a mom. I love being married, and I love being a wife, and I love having children, and I love my kids. My kids is me and their dads, but my kids was made out of love. I had a loving father and husband, and I was so glad to be his wife. I wasn't his first wife, okay, but I didn't break up no family either. I didn't know this man was married, but I asked the question, and he said yes. So you know what my question was? Show me the divorce papers. I don't want to be nobody that's attached to anything other than their children, if it's their children. And I'm saying that because I don't have no problem with you having the children. He had, I'm gonna say one. Let me just keep it there. But he raised two. His daughter was first. The boy wasn't his, but that's okay. It takes a man to still take care of a child. Okay, my dad did that with my sister. You're not obligated, but if you're willing to do that out of the kindness of your heart because you have compassion and love for the wife, woman, the child, that's a man. Women's get out of the way of a man being a man, taking care of what they need to take care of. And if they want to just take care of their child, don't want to have nothing to do with you, get over it. Please. Please. I see my granddaughter last night. I'm going to say this, then I'm going to get off. She ate mm, maybe 2 hours. I'll give it 2 hours. After that, she said her stomach was hurting. So, okay. I'm asking different things, the questions that you might ask, why, and it does it feel like this and stuff. First off, I'm mandated. So if one don't understand why I would do certain things that I do, it's not for me. It's for the child's interest, okay? Better half. It's all about them. But as long as God got air in my lungs to breathe and to see, to touch, to hear, and have my common sense and my wits about myself, it ain't just got to be my family. I was like this when I did childcare. I had a little boy, his name was Jack, and he wasn't African American. And I don't care. Everybody said, that's your baby. I got pictures of him too and videos. I had him for over almost about 2 years in my care. His mother wanted a child by a man, but she didn't want the man. And I don't know, I can't talk bad about it because I think it was a mutual thing. He was her only child, and she had 2 jobs. And I had that child on Sundays and the weekends from like 9 o'clock in the morning until 12 o'clock at night because she'd leave one job and go to another one. So, besides the point, just backstories. And nothing wrong with me telling a story. Story times. Get a book. You reading a book, that's somebody's life. That's a story. So this is my book. Okay. So she was crying a little bit, and I felt a little confused. See, I'm being honest. What was going on with her? And this had happened like maybe 2 weeks prior, same situation of what she was saying. Her dad's here. Okay. Like I said earlier, he was been here since Mother's Day. If I said Father's Day, I meant Mother's Day. And I might have said, I think I said Mother's Day, but I talked about Father's Day because my kid's father passed away on Father's Day. But anywho, and she came and sat by me. She's shy, but she will talk to me. We have, when I say talk, open up, baby. I want you to express your feelings. This is about you. Okay, you're an innocent child. Okay, I don't care what it is. Let me know. Okay, let me know. And this is how I was with my children. hmm Let me know. Don't tell me no lie, because if you tell a lie, you got to tell another lie to cover up that lie. But when you tell a lie and I don't know what's wrong with you, that's almost one would say like the consequences for not telling the truth. I don't want to say no karma. No, she's a child and she's going through a lot. Actually, she's going through preteen. I look at that. She's going through, uh, 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 going to be going to middle school. I look at that. A lot is going on in her emotions, her hormones as a young preteen. Okay, so I look at that. Then I look at another thing I said. I'm being honest. She's at school. I'm being here by myself. And even if my son was here, I said, I hope she ain't, um, trying to bring up her food. I look at everything. I look at everything. This is documentation right here. And I said, because she keeps saying this. So I said, the first time she told me she was nervous. So, okay. Then I asked her, just keeping it real, I said, are you gassy? Is you constipated? Um, I said, are you in pain? I thought it was raining. If y'all hear something knocking, these people upstairs, mm, Jesus, take the wheel. Maybe it's God knocking on my, ceiling for a reason. Like, wake up. Um, so I'm really invested in her feelings and emotion. And even though she might say, oh, it's just a stomach ache, I kind of believe it's more. And her dad do too. Yeah, he do. And so that's why I say, even children, you got to be delicate. You got to be a sensitive. You got to be an emotional attachment with them. You got to be in tune to their feelings because going to school is something. Kids get bullied at school. I don't think that's the problem with her because she said she got over 20 friends. Okay. Well, quote, quote, quote. So I really don't believe it's that. And she has cousins. And so it's not like she's just here with me. They're here. And they be around and do a lot together. So she's not just with me. So she's having a child life, and which she should. And I really believe she's enjoying that. I really, really do. She loves her auntie. She loves her uncle. She loves her niece. I mean cousins. Um, I really believe deep down in my heart it's just something that she's going through a lot, like a little emotional state because of situations, and I just feel so bad for her, so I prayed for her. And I told her, I said, you pray too, baby. And if you don't know how to pray, just say, God, whatever I'm going through, please heal me or watch over me. In the name of mighty Jesus, amen. And you can do that prayer. I taught all my kids at the age of 3 years old. I did. The Our Father's Prayer. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. They knew it. Each one, like, when they turned three, because I have four kids. My son, he knew it by three, da 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 da, and stuff like that. And am I acting like I'm just this all in Christian? I'm a believer. I believe in a higher power. I believe in God. I believe in Jesus Christ, our Lord and Savior. I believe in um, um, spirits, as far as when a person passed away, their spirits can be in the present, sitting next to you, type of thing. I'm not like all in like that type of house hunting stuff. No, but see, our body's a shell. Your your spirits leave out of it, and honey, it could be sitting right here in Powder. And sometimes I think my kid's father is, hmm and I think he's the one he knew um, the emotional side of me. That's the only person, and I'm sad to say this. I really believe that know me better than God. Yes, it was a life that I wish I can get back. hmm And this ain't living in no past. That's just how good my life was with my kid's father. He loved it me. He loved it me. I don't have him. And I wish I did for the things that I'm going through now. I really do. And I know for a fact I wouldn't be carrying this burden by myself. So I said, God, I take it to God. Please help me. Please. My daughter was here yesterday. I was going to say that, and I kind of got away from it. And I lay my head down on my pillow and just start crying, holding her hand. She was in the room with me, holding her hand, and just was crying, crying, tears coming down my eyes. If you feel you got to do that too. So on that note, Ohana, I hope I was making sense. Weight loss journey is a recap. Weight loss journey. I was talking about emotions. I was talking about feelings. I was talking about things that I'm going through. I'm talking about just things in general, life journeys, and things we don't understand, things we don't have no control over. It's our life, and we should be able to have control over. But sometimes we don't have control over because God's taking the wheel. Okay, so I'm gonna end on that note, and I'm gonna come back over to talk about some things that I have. It's 11:36 Central Standard Time. Okay, 11:36. Set your notifications. 11:36 Central Standard Time here now, and I said, I Lord's will come back on. I don't make promises, but you'll see the thumbnail. And the thumbnail, like someone said earlier, I typically try to put thumbnails up, letting people know what my topic is about. Sometimes you might see discussion, open mic, and that means I'll be talking and discussing about a lot of things. So I'm about to conclude this live. Today is Wednesday, Wear Wisdom Wednesday, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Oh Honda. We are family. You know why? Because it says so. And I truly mean it. thing tripping.